Market Watch and Mortgage Market Update. I'm Bob Gibbs.
And I'm Michael Caires.
And we're at the end of August in 2022.
Football's right around the corner. College
right.
football 2 weeks away.
And our
NFL 3.
Right, our local baseball teams are, well,
horrible.
Yeah, we'll wait till next year on those guys.
High draft picks.
Right. A lot to look forward to. You can only go one way from here.
Exactly.
Yeah, we wanted to kind of give you an update what's going on in the market. There's been a lot of changes, as anyone who's paying attention would understand. So we wanted to kind of give you an update what's going on with the mortgage market, and then I'll talk a little bit about the real estate market. So how about the
the tale of two markets in about 5 months. So actually less than 5 months.
Yes, quickly.
Mortgage rates, beginning of the year, crazy low, still in the threes, low threes. And all of a sudden, mid-March hit, inflationary reports come out, the Fed, what they proposing bigger increases to rates into next year, and all heck broke loose, and interest rates immediately are into the fives, from the low threes into the fives in about a 6-7 week period of time. Probably the biggest jump that we've seen in a long time. But then the real estate market changed too, so it was kind of a double whammy.
Right. So what is there any expectation about going forward this year?
You know, I honestly, last month when the Fed speakers, when they spoke, from their previous meeting, there was actually hints that some thought maybe they've gone too far, or maybe have gone far enough in terms of raising interest rates, because inflation. There was a couple of reports that came out that maybe inflation was moderating, and that was the July report. And but then at the same time, then the jobs report came out much better. So I mean, it's been a real back and forth with mortgage rates, and of course Wall Street, they're going to just take the most conservative approach, and they're raising rates. So unfortunately, we're at our highest levels in rate wise since April. Where I just closed a loan recently, 3 weeks ago, that I got somebody 4.25% on a jumbo mortgage, and now today that same rate is 4.875. So you can see the big swings in the marketplace.
Well, I mean, anyone saying that inflation has been tamped down isn't buying groceries.
Exactly. I mean, pet food. I mean, it's crazy. I'm like, what the heck's going on here? 20% increases on pet food, even.
Well, with the real estate market, we've seen a slowdown. Things are taking much longer to sell these days. Things are selling, but not, over a weekend, for $500,000 over asking price. What we've seen year over year is prices come down to a point where they're pretty flat. So we're not seeing much in terms of increases. In fact, we're seeing some price decreases going forward. And I would expect to see that through the rest of the year. Nothing dramatic, but we are seeing prices starting to go down a little bit.
I would say probably in the 10%, and 10 to 15% in some cases. It's only because maybe some real, sellers, who can blame anybody, because January and February, when $500,000 over asking and whatnot. So why wouldn't you put your house up for sale at a greater price?
Right.
But then the market changed in May into June, and it those people that priced too high lost a few $100,000, but still, I mean, year over year, everybody's made a lot of money.
There's still a lot of equity in your house. If you bought it anytime, in the last 10 years or so. You bought in 2012, you're sitting pretty equity-wise.
Just huge returns.
Yeah, it's not a bad time to sell if you want to do something with the equity and buy another house, buy up, buy down. Still not a bad time, but don't expect to have multiple offers, things going way over asking price. Just be patient, listen to your realtor, and don't get too caught up in looking in your rear.
What your neighbor down the street got. But I mean, at the end of the day, yes, there may be some adjustments on the selling of your home, but guess what? On the purchasing, you'll reap the benefits back. So
it's much more sane.
Yes.
So with that, we'll talk to you again next month. Bye.